All right. So I did say that I owe you guys a confirmation about the way transposition cipher works. I wasn't super thrilled with the way the lab functioned, so I wanted to just go over it on this quick video. So transposition ciphers essentially are we're taking one thing and putting it into the place of another thing. In this case, we're swapping letters and positions. So in the lab, you were given the locations and the plain text. So in this case, Labor Day Monday. So in this method of transposition ciphers, you essentially will break it up into 8-bit chunks. So you would count down from 8 to 1, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and do that again until all of the letters are used. If there was, say, 5 letters left at the end, you would just fill in the remaining spaces with blanks. The key tells you what you need to do to those letters to properly encode them. So let's take a look here. What we've done is we've numbered from 8 to 1 the plain text, put the individual characters in their right positions. So now we have a key. So essentially what we're going to do is take the item in position 1 and replace it with position 4. 2 becomes position 8, 3 becomes position 1, all the way up until 8 becomes position 3. And then that goes on and on and on. Now, so what essentially happens is once you hit this last character, you will start again. So this 8 will also be represented by position 3. And so what that ends up giving you is the following ciphertext. And kind of let's go over this real quick. Let me first delete these rows because there's no need to keep this secret. Okay, so in this case, we're starting with position 8, and this is really one of the trickier things, is remembering that this is going backwards. But so location 8, let's try to stay consistent with the wording, becomes item 3. So location 8 becomes plain text character 3, which in this case is a blank, so we put a blank. 7 becomes 6, so location 7 becomes 6B, all the way on until you have your ciphertext. Now this is reversed in the exact same way. So in this case, position 8 is you knew became number 3. So what you would do is then take the third item. So let me see what the split is here, right? And you would need to do it backwards. So for example, you know that our 8th position, or our location 8 item would be in the 2nd position due to the key here, because you're doing it backwards now. So your location is on the right side and the character is on the left. But let's split this up just to make it a little easier to see. So you have our position 2 item, which would be the L. And then 7 here is the 5th position item, so A. And then 6 is in the 2nd position. Nope, sorry. 6 is in the 7th position, B. And then we're on 5. So 5 is in the 4th position, which is right here. 4 is in the 1st position, so here. All the way on until you decrypt it. So just kind of a sample, in the 2nd section, you had your following. So in this case, you know, you have your positions, you have your ciphertext, same thing. And what you're going to do is follow that same process. So in this case, you have that your 8th position is in the 3rd spot. And mind you, now we're doing decryption, so this has already been reversed for you. But your 8th character is in the 3rd spot, so W. 7th character is in the 6th spot, I. 6th character is in the 2nd spot, L, all the way on. And this is what it would have decrypted to. Will Brady play? So that's really transposition ciphers. I do apologize for the confusion, but hopefully this helps.